Hello everyone. It's me again, Steedoj. I feel like this video would be a bit easier to go over with commentary rather than non-commentary, because this video is just going to be about key cancelling and key stunning in general. Don't worry, this guy abuses it to a proportion where you'd think he would actually die if he didn't press, the appropriate button. But this video is just going to be about that topic in general, so without further ado, let's get on to it. In the fight you're seeing now, this guy is mostly just going to one, key stun, or use Piccolo's dash attack. That's what I always call it, because I didn't even know this, but Piccolo has absurd priority on that. I mean, I was thinking Namekians have pretty gross priority on it, and I was thinking, alright, well maybe that's just something like, Namekians have, but Piccolo has it too, so it's not like I was imagining things there. It's just something all Namekians have. They have a really disturbing high priority dash attack. Because, I mean, you could see me using Goku, and sometimes I have less priority than that. No, not even sometimes, just all the time I have less priority than whenever he does the dash attack. It's just ridiculous. But aside from that, my thoughts on key cancelling and key stunning is that they're not acceptable unless you're using characters who are so bad that they actually need it. And by bad, I mean they're just slow, like female Saiyans and stuff like that. But even then, it's like if you're just pressing the button or just using it over and over and over and over again in the entire fight, it just shows the fact that you don't know how to do anything aside from, oh look, I have a button that lets me throw dirt in your eye and make me move super quick and be invincible for a few seconds at the same time. And yeah, shooting a key blast does, it's not even just the dashing that comes afterwards. Shooting a key blast itself does actually proc invincibility. There's several clips of me, I mean, there's probably a few clips of it now in this fight actually. This guy loves his limit burst too, but of course you can only limit burst once per fight, so you see the key cancels more than the limit bursts. But my opinion on it is that, one, it's way too quick for all the advantages it gives you. Seriously, you get to throw sand in your enemy's eye and get invincibility because you can dash straight after it, and dashing is just pure invincibility in this game. You can dash straight after it. It throws dirt in your enemy's eye. You can use it to cancel any animation you want in the whole game faster. It's just really gross. Not to mention, the only thing you can really do about key stuns, even if you do see them coming, the only thing you can do about them is wait for the enemy to miss and then attack him when he tries to attack you. But if your enemy notices that you're just doing that the whole fight, they work a way around it, and because they're the ones who are playing cheap and you aren't, it's harder for you to adjust to whatever new cheap playstyle they're going to throw out. Yeah, but that's just my thoughts on it. I want to obviously, this guy gets really desperate because he's the time running low, so he's like, oh, I'll just try and, do a random ult to him, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But, there's no reason ever I would let him hit me with a random ult, so. But again, of course, this is an opinionated video, so I would like to see other people's opinions in the comments of this video. Because I know I'm going to get someone who's going to comment, oh, you're just saying that because you're bad at the game. Look, if you want to leave a comment like that, that's fine, but could you please explain why key cancelling is fair? And don't say because it's in the game, because do you know what else is in the game? Unvanishable stamina breaks, rage quitting, lag is in the game, all of these things are in the game. That's such a shit example, I'm terribly sorry. There's so many things that are in games that aren't considered fair, and key cancelling, in my opinion, is one of them. So you need to give a good reason, not just it's in the game. It's in the game. Do you know what else is in the game? Rage quitting. So that means rage quitting isn't even bad because it's in the game. You can rage quit in the game, so that means it's not a bad thing, right? It's like, so if it's in the game, it's fair. Then how can? That means nothing is bad by that logic. So long as something is in a game, that means it's okay. It's just really bad logic. So I would like to see proper critiques if someone is going to respond saying, oh no, I think key blast cancelling is fair because this and that. Because what I said is I think key blast cancelling is fair on races that have slower recovery times. A good example is literally anything a female Saiyan does, and some parts of a Frieza's combo actually do require key cancelling, otherwise you just sign your own death warrant. But you'll see people like this guy, for example, is playing on Super Vegito, who is not a slow character, by the way. He plays on mostly faster characters or better characters. He doesn't play on a single bad character. The only time he plays on a character that people would say is bad, I didn't even show that fight in the video because that fight is just not worth showing. That's it. It's I pick Ultra Instinct Goku and he picks Frost because he gets a lucky win on me last time I picked Ultra Instinct Goku. So he picks Frost and he gets utterly demolished because Frost isn't a quote unquote good or OP character. So of course he'd get demolished. Even though I'm on Ultra Instinct Goku, Frost is just Frost is just not overpowered enough for him to beat me. That's what I would say.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
He gets stuck in the spiritual animation, which is really unfair, because I actually vanished out of it, but the game was like, oh, screw you, take it anyways, which is massively unfair. You've probably noticed the theme already that I'm picking Goku throughout the video. And originally what I was trying to record was an all Goku video. It was just like, oh, every Goku that has the base form hairstyle of Goku. For example, base Goku, Goku Black, Super Saiyan God, and Ultra Instinct Goku. And if that video did well, I was gonna do an all Super Saiyan Goku video. Like, it's not really smart or creative. I was just like, hey, I just want to do it. You know, Goku is easy to play, so it'd be really easy to get clips of him. You know, it's not a stress to play. Like, I know a lot of people again ask me to play my female Saiyan and stuff like that, but that's actually a lot of the reason I don't play my female Saiyan and other weaker characters like that. It's just way too much of a hassle to record clips of characters like that when you see the garbage people are doing online. Like, it's just not fun. It's not fun at all. So that's why a few of my clips have been, you know, me playing easier characters, like example, the last video, which was Goku. And I've been playing on my male Saiyan CAC a bit more because male Saiyans are easy to use. They're very easy to use. So yeah, there's that. This guy just, yeah, I was completely destroying him after his stamina recovered, and then he just, you know, he just nicely lags out of the last punch, and then it hits him like a day later, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. He loses here again because, you know, I'm picking an easy character. But yes, he is also picking an easy character, but the difference is that he relies on a cheap mechanic that stuns the person in place and gives him quick recovery times, whereas I just, you know, rely on my, you know, fucking eyes to see the enemy, and I use my brain to work things out and react. I just use common sense and really basic math. I say basic math because, you know, the time it will take for someone to fly towards me, and you know what I mean. I don't need to go in depth in that. But I just use simple stuff that every human should be able to do. Meanwhile, he has to do shit like this. He has to do infinite combos. He has to fucking key stun and key cancel. He has to run away from Ultra Instinct Goku, for fuck's sake. So limit burst against Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, oh god. I mean, if an Ultra Instinct Goku limit bursts against me, that's fine, because that's basically an extension to his non-existent stamina. I'm completely okay with that. But there's no way a Vegeta Blue should be limit bursting against an Ultra Instinct Goku, especially when all he does is just fucking key stun and key cancel the whole game and just run away and wait for me to make the first move. Because he knows if I just sit there and wait, I have less health than him, because Goku just has way less health than literally anyone in existence. So I would literally never win the fight if I waited for him to attack me, and he's never going to attack me first, so the game just rewards defensive play to a gross amount. It's like disturbing how much this game rewards playing like an asshole. But then again, you know, you can't do much about it. You just have to shut up and take it. Like here, I limit burst, and I think I get him in a block string. I don't want to call it a block string because this game isn't technical enough for that. But I catch him off guard, and he gets trapped in a few punches. So I'm like, all right, let me just use Godly Display while he's trying to quickly finish me off. And you know, it doesn't work out in his way, and I'm like, oh yes, I've beaten him. Oh wait, yeah. No, yeah, he would limit burst against UI Goku, and Ultra Instinct Goku's ultimate doesn't do enough damage, even with the attack up limit. It only really does good damage when you get to 7 bars of ki and more. Other than that, it's pretty standard, if not less than the average Super Kamehameha. After losing that fight, I'm like, all right, you know what? This guy kind of pissed me off. I'll just go on Jiren, because it wasn't even just that fight I lost. After I lost that fight with against Blue Vegeta, he went on Frost and got completely demolished. I don't even have to show you that because come on, you can see he's only going to use easy characters. For example, here Goku. After he loses on Frost, guess who he goes on? Gohan, which also proves. I'll show that. Yeah. I'll show like a snippet of the Gohan fight, because people are weird. Like, you have to like show everyone everything for them to believe you. But then you can just say, oh, Vegeta gets Ultra Instinct, and 2 million plus people will believe you for fucking no reason. So I don't know. Maybe I need to be a woman. I'll probably look into that. But yeah, he of course is only gonna play in easy characters. After he loses with Frost, he's like, oh screw you, I'm gonna go on Gohan, a super easy mode character who has key cancels and burst rush, and very easy to do infinites, which Ultra Instinct Goku is completely screwed against. So I just get dominated in that fight. Like, that was just so stupidly one-sided. And I picked Jiren again because I was like, alright, I want you to pick Gogeta or Hit, so I can just completely shit on you. I wanted that to happen, but he was like, oh, I'm going God Goku instead. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. He was complaining. I don't know which fight it was he sent me that message, because I only checked my messages when I was finished fighting him. Like, maybe like an hour after I finished fighting him or so. I checked my messages to just see what people were sending me, because whenever I go in Xenoverse or I walk around in the lobby or jump on ranked, I get a few messages and I like to just check them out. And he sent me a message saying I hit him from too far away at one point. I don't know which point that was. And I even replied to his message saying, how can you complain about me hitting you too far away when you're just spamming key stuns? Which is exactly that. It's just hitting people from ridiculously far away so you can start up a combo, because you have no skill and no sense of timing and you don't know how to actually face someone head on. It's just, oh yeah, if I throw sand in his eye then maybe. Like, come on, man. Xenoverse 1 at least had Dust Attack for people like you. They at least had a move for people. And I think Dust Attack is still in this game, actually. So key cancels are just a better version of Dust Attack. There you go. It's just a better version of an annoying fucking super attack. I tried to disrespect his finisher here, but no, apparently the super armor extends even after Super Kamehameha is done. He could have fought. He gets a lot of invincibility things here, and I get a lot of false hit confirmed. So he gets a bit more damage than me, and gets a bit luckier. Of course, he doesn't actually know what he's doing, because Goku has like at least 10 stamina breaks. But this guy'd rather just do infinite combos or just a really easy 5-hit stamina break, because he literally doesn't know anything. He just picks the easiest method to play any character, and that's pretty much it. Again, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on key cancelling and key stunning, because I just kind of ranted this whole video, and I'm fully aware of that. I'll accept that. If you guys liked what you see, I don't know, leave a like, subscribe maybe. And I don't have an outro where I speak, so I'm just gonna play the one that